Yo, yo, yo. It's Mark and Mark's Tarot. And don't be a hoe. Trying to be nice. I'm trying to tell you, don't be a hoe. Like, it's not good for you. What the fuck is this? What in the world? What? This shit don't make no sense. What in the world is this shit? To avoid any copy of your website either must be provided. These people are on fucking crack. Obviously, you have the letter, you moron. Why you wearing it? Why the fuck? These people are stupid. Why are people so dumb? Why? Why are people so dumb? I don't understand why people are so fucking dumb. Every day, not every day, but every week, there's some bullshit that comes towards me about incompetency of people's like businesses. And then they're like, oh, we need an original copy of a letter that I gave you that shit like years ago. What the fuck are you talking about? Unless it must be like a fake email or something, because it was in my junk folder. So I don't know what the fuck you people was talking about. Please, possible delay, please feel free to give us a ring. But a delay for what, moron? Like, what do you mean the letter for there? I gave you that shit already. Fucking people are retarded. One day, people will have a brain. One day. One day you'll have a brain, a brain, a brain. So it's not in here. Maybe it is here, I'm not sure. It ain't here. What is this? I don't know, man. I'm sick and tired of people. Sick and tired of this bullshit. People are always dumb. Like, you people should have that. I swear. One day, people are going to actually have a brain. Here it is. All right. What do you mean? The official CAPS ID letter. You people don't make no sense. I don't know where the fuck that shit is. Oh boy, I tell you, man. Hey Sophie, how you doing? And I just got on here like 5 minutes ago. You're frozen? Oh shit. Here it's raining. It was nice this morning, and all of a sudden, it just started pouring. I went to the dump to take some old shit, and then when on my way there, I'm back, it poured. And now it's raining, so I said, oh, well, I might as well come online for a bit. And now I have to find some stupid letter that the post office gave me like years ago. These people are so retarded, they never like do anything properly. It's always some bullshit, and then I gotta get caught up in it, and I gotta go find shit and do this and do that. Like, you people should have all these things on file. Why should I have to resend it to you because it's a different address? I'm in Bermuda, you moron. What and where I actually live, and they're telling me, oh, it's not the right address. Duh. I have two. A lot of people have two addresses. Fucking idiots. Now I have to find this bullshit thing, this letter or something. I don't know. I don't even remember this shit. I don't know where the heck this shit is. I don't know where the hell they expect me to find this stuff. I have no idea where this thing is. It's not even, when I go search for it, it doesn't even have it in the search bar. I don't understand these people. And now we get weird, whether in the self-test. Yeah. No, it's, well, they say that it's global warming and global this and global that. Weather definitely has been changing a lot. Here it rains a lot more than it ever has. Here it hardly ever rains like a lot. The past like 2 months, it's rained a lot. Like every freaking day, it's rained almost. Almost every day of this last month and 2 months. Last 2 months, it's rained like almost every week. Guaranteed, like half the week it'll rain. So I don't know what's going on. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know where the heck I'm gonna look for this letter. I don't understand what they want from me. I don't understand what the fuck they want from me. It don't make no sense. I don't know where I'm supposed to find this letter. They want me to find this shit. I don't know where the hell this thing is. I have no idea. Details. See, it doesn't even give me anything. Post office. Nope, that don't work either. This shit don't make no sense. This don't make no sense whatsoever. I don't know. I'm gonna have to call these idiots and ask them what the fuck do they want me to get. Like, I don't understand what they want. 'Cause it don't make no sense. Yeah, everywhere in the States, it's all snowing and very cold everywhere. Here, it's not that bad today. It's like 60, but it's raining and it's very humid. It's very humid. So the weather's kind of shitty here. But I know all over the states the weather's like nasty. Marley was even saying that she might get snow this week, and she's in South Georgia. That's not normal. So I don't know. I don't understand why this thing does this. This don't make no sense. Oh boy, I don't know. This shit don't make no sense. Hmm. I don't know what these people want from me. Let me see something here. What is this shit? Oh, that's a big ass crow. You heard it? Mark, Mark, Mark. See? Why? This don't make no sense. What? This don't make no sense. No. All right. Let me see something. I'm gonna call these people real quick because they're annoying me. All right, I'm back. That was some whack ass shit. People just aggravate the shit out of me every day. Sometimes I don't understand people at all. The place that I order shit from, right? I have two addresses. One's my mom and dad's address, which is my original business address. Because I like my business stuff to go to there. That's the original place. I don't want to change anything. Because if you change the address, they get even dumber than they are now. And my credit card is also under my business address and my mom and dad's address, right? Which is not a big deal. So when I moved here 15 years ago, I put this address down on certain things, right? Because I wasn't sure if I was going to be living here this long, right? So I never changed it. I don't like changing things unless I really, really have to. So I went and ordered something off this website, and I had to put my address that my credit card is under. So it didn't match this address that I'm at now. But the package isn't going to this address. It's going to the place where I go pick up my shit. So my address is irrelevant. That's what I just finished telling this clown over the phone. I'm like, bro, the address don't matter. It's the ID number that matters, not the address. And that address is my on my shit. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? That's why he was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna assert in your address. And I'm like, my address is already with you, clowns. You see my address every fucking day. It's actually on the actual packages. It's got my Bermuda address on there, both of them. Just like how you have two emails, you sent that shit to both my emails. So you have two email addresses and two addresses. I have a business address and a home address. Duh. That's why he says, oh, I'll take it from here. It's okay, sir. I'm like, every time I deal with those people, they're like stupid as shit. And they all went to college. And meanwhile, I'm a high school dropout. I didn't know how to do your own fucking job, you moron. Like, what the fuck, you people stupid or something? It's nothing to do with Bermuda Customs either, because Bermuda Customs ain't sending it to my house. It's going to you. Jesus, please help me. Please help me survive the stupid people in this world. And then you say you got a college degree, but you don't even know how to do your fucking job. Yeah, Sophie said that it's very cold where she is. Everybody says how cold it is. Here, it's not that bad. It's like 60, but it's raining. It's pouring now. All I hear, the rain brings out the birds. There's like pure crows all around here. When I see crows, I'm like, oh boy. There's some big ass crows around here. And they go, ah, ah, ah. They sound like they say, Mark, Mark, Mark. That's what my friend used to do. Every time he heard a crow go, ah, ah, he goes, hey, look, they're calling you, Mark, Mark, Mark. I was like, yeah, fuck you. The damn fucking crows around me. You got a notification they dropped off your package at 9:05 p.m. I'm like, UPS doesn't even deliver at that time. Yeah, exactly. Same thing with me. Same thing here. The package that they're talking about, it's a soccer jersey, right? It's the new one that I just got for Portugal. So it says delivery on Monday the 20th, and they tried to deliver it on Saturday night, right, to this place. If you have a GPS thing and it shows you this place, it'll show you that it's a building. It's not somebody's house. It's a building where you drop off the packages. You guys have dropped it off there before because I've ordered from you several times. So you should know by now, FedEx or UPS or fucking S, right? Fuck's sake, right? Whoever delivers it, USPS, you all deliver to this place for Bermudian people. So you all know that it goes to this place and they close at 5:30. So why are you trying to deliver there 2 days before if you're telling me it's supposed to be there on Monday? Then you send me an email notification talking about, hello, Mark. We tried to deliver your order, but no one was there. We're gonna deliver it on the next work day. Uh, you should have delivered it on Monday the 20th, like you said you were, a jackass. So you just wasted your gas and your energy on Saturday night to go deliver a package that you know you can't deliver because there's nobody there. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, why is this so hard to register? I don't get it. And you guys are multi-million-dollar companies with electronics that tell you, hey, if you ever deliver to this address, they're not open because they're a building. It says right on the address, building number 7. It's not my house. It's a building number 7 where this place gets delivered. This shit gets delivered. Yeah. Oh my God. If I was a FedEx driver and I knew I delivered packages to this place, I would say, yeah, I delivered there one time on a Saturday and a Sunday. They weren't open. So I know for a fact. And there's a telephone number right there. Why you just don't call before you go? Instead of sending me an email talking about, oh, we tried to deliver your package and nobody's there. Because it's not a residential address, it is a place that connects to Bermuda to give us our packages. There is more stupid people in the world now than there ever has been in my whole life that I remember. I honestly don't remember this many stupid people in one world in my life. I just don't get it. And then people wonder why I stay home and I stay away from people and I don't want to be in the public eye because I'm so sick and tired of dumbass people. And I hate to be like sound like that and call people names, but they don't deserve nothing else because they are really fucking dumb. Like, and I don't understand how you become that dumb. Like, what is wrong with your brain? What is wrong with you as a person? You don't have no common sense. And then if you make a mistake in your job and they fire you because you're a dumbass, and then they go get somebody else, you start, fucking off the people. It's your fault because you're so dumb. Like, what is wrong with you, man? Come on, wake the fuck up. It's not rocket science. It's really simple procedures to understand. Fuck, man. Just like just now. Like, my address. What are you talking about? It's not the same. You don't go by the address, you go by the ID number. It doesn't matter what address it is because it's not coming to me. That's why that phone call lasted 3 minutes, because he realized what a dumbass he is when I called and confronted him. So I'll just change the address. My address is there already, bro. What are you talking about? That's why I looked at the email and I was like, huh? Oh, Lord Jesus, please help me. Please help me, Jesus. Please help me deal with stupid people, please. Why did you put so many stupid people on the earth? Why? And why do they always have to come around me? Oh my God, man. Fuck's sake. I don't get it. It's not easy. It really isn't easy. Your head is still reeling for what happened earlier. It doesn't faze me. I already know those things exist. I already know, all those things happen every day. It's never really a big deal to me when I see or hear things like that because I know that shit exists every day. People just have a hard time believing it, or they get like overwhelmed about it, but it's just a regular normal day. People have to realize that spirit and or aliens or ghosts all exist in the world. That shit all exists. People just don't. People deny it, but it's very much real. And sometimes you get bothered by them. Sometimes because that's a signal, and that's a signal to say that you know to turn on a light is a physical thing. You see what I'm saying? They feed off of energy. They feed off of light. They feed off of like getting you to understand that they can actually turn things on and do things, you know? It's the power they have. Power equals the power. See what I mean? You know how many people have told me what you told me today? People that shit happens on a regular basis. That's a regular thing that I've been told by tons of people. They'll be like, I came home and my lights were on, this was on, that was on, this was moved over there, that was moved over there. I say, yeah, that's spirit moving everything. It's life. Get used to it. Spirit will do things like that just to let you know that they're real. They're here. They're in your home. They're around you. People would do things like that and be like, "What the hell? Where did that come from?" Hey Tanya, how you doing? Wacky, wacky, wacky. But you know, people have told me that plenty of times, and that's nothing new. That ain't nothing new. Some people were like, that's why when you see those videos of spirit fucking with people and things like that and ghosts and shit, oh, that shit's real shit. That's a lot of that stuff's real. Some of it's fake because people, go above and beyond and do some dumb shit. But people do, spirits around. They'll change shit. They'll do things. Yeah, that's what they do. They have the power to do whatever they want. They do all those things. It's a normal day in paradise for me when I hear all those things. Spirit always does crazy things to allow us to understand that they're there, or they fuck with us, or you know that's why they make those movies, those haunted movies about how shit moving all over the place, and they're basing their lives, that movie's based off of real shit that happens, but you can control it to a certain extent, and you can also like tell them, hey, look, please don't bother me, or please go somewhere else, or please leave this house, or you know some of them will get mad, but then that's why it's called a spiritual army that everybody has. Some people's armies are stronger than others, and that's what they do. I've told this story on here many times, and I'll tell it again. I'm not sure if you ever heard me say it, but yeah, because they didn't want you there. They probably didn't want you there. That's why. It probably was somebody else's shit before yours, or they were doing it to get you out of there, or they were doing it on purpose because you wasn't in the right place, or you just was being a bad girl. So it could be numerous things. Yeah, well, that's true too. They wanted blood, but some of them are bad and some of them are good. So you have to like stay on the good side if you don't want that to happen. That's why I tell people, like, if your belief is weak, you get weak spirit around you doing dumb shit, and the other ones that are good are not acknowledging you because you don't want them. You're not acknowledging the fact that they exist. When my ex brother-in-law left this house, he was living in the fourth bedroom, which is above the garage and next to the attic and the games room that now exists, is where he was. And we used to, when we were cleaning it out and getting it ready, I felt spirit in there. It didn't bother me because he couldn't touch me. The person that was in there couldn't touch me anyway because spirit's always protecting me from these, idiots anyway, right? So my nephews and my sister will go up there and they'll be like, "Oh, I feel so weird up here. I feel like, something's up here. We hear noises all the time. It's kind of eerie and freaky up here." And I said, "All right, it's bothering you guys. I'll get rid of this idiot." And I see the spirit there. He looks like the hermit on the hermit card. And come to find out, this guy was my ex brother-in-law's grandfather. It was his grandfather that looked like a hippie. He looked like a caveman, hippie, hermit looking crazy guy. Like he looked like a crackhead almost, right? But he was very shaggy. He was very like, he had a beard, he had long hair, and his hair looked like it ain't been combed in about 20 years. And he had like this robe on, and he looked like, like a crackhead. But you could see like he was from way back, like 100 years ago, because he looked really weird. And he didn't want to leave. And I kept telling him, look, bro, you gotta go. So if you don't go on your own accord, I'm gonna force you out of here and you're not gonna like it. So I called my friend, and she's also a psychic as well. So I called her to help me. I said, look, I'm gonna stand in front of the door, and I want you to chase him out to the bathroom so he can go out through the bathroom window if he doesn't go through the main window. Because he ain't coming through me, that's for sure. So we started at the door, and he was in the corner, and I could see him, but she can't see him, but I can. So I could see like his outline, and I could see like like it's like how you light a candle and you see like the flame like vibration in the air, like it's like that. That's what I saw, and I could see his outline. He was a tall guy, he's like maybe 6 feet. And then I actually saw like a actual his whole face and his whole body and everything. And when I described to my sister who he was, and then she's like, "Oh, that's his grandfather on the dad's side, the crackhead side." And I was like, "Yeah, he definitely looked like that." Then I showed my sister like the picture of the hermit card, and she said, "Yeah, that looks like him right there." That's why I always think about the hermit card, and I think about him. So anyway, she goes around with like sage, and we guys had some like dragon's blood like stuff, oils and shit. We were spraying in there, and eventually he got like suffocated from us being around him. So when he came around, he went around the entire room. He went past the window, he wouldn't go through it. He went into the bathroom. And then she eventually came to me. When she came to me like this, in front of me like that, the door went like that. And she jumped, and I said, he's in the bathroom. He's probably gonna leave through the window. And she was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, I tell you, the guy's in here. She goes, I can't see him, but I can feel him. And I say, yeah, I know. Because when you do the like sage and you smoke, you can see like the guy, you can see where he's going. That's why people would do that shit. So I said, look, I have to stay here at this door. Now you come over to the door and you let me go in the bathroom and chase him out. So when I open up the bathroom door, there's a small window like that, maybe 12 by 12. And the whole screen was yellow, had yellow like film, like gooey shit all over the screen. Because he ran through the window and left. He was gone. So I had to take that screen off and literally scrub the residue that he left from there. Like, and I had to like put some dragon's blood and Palo Santo and all that shit in there, sage, and let it all in there and just let it air out. And then after that day, he never came back because I told him, don't you dare come the fuck back. I literally had to fuck him off. I said, don't come fucking back here. Go stay with your grandson. He went to this other place. Go get out of here. So he slammed. That's how powerful spirit is. They could slam a door. They could turn on a light. They can do if they're like evil or they're like bad or they're mad, like how I told him get the fuck out, because he was probably in there for a long time. I just never noticed it because I never went up there. That was my brother-in-law's area. So I never went in there unless he called me up there, which was very seldom. And my brother-in-law doesn't know I do psychic shit anyway. He probably has a feeling, but he don't know for sure. But my friend, I'll never forget the look on her face. She was like, if I weren't here, I would have never believed this shit just happened. I said, yeah, I tell you. This is a thing that I can do. I can get a spirit out of a house, but I just need help because I can't chase him all over the damn house. I'm gonna have to block him off. So we had him cornered. So he had no choice but to leave. he can try and come back, but I'll just get rid of him again. But he ain't coming back because when he left, I made sure that my spirit side made sure he doesn't come back in there, and he never came back. But it was weird, and I showed her. I said, "Look at the residue all over the fucking screen," and she was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Yeah." So she was actually stunned, but not really. Like she works with spirit, but not like that. So I told her, I said, "Yeah, if you ever need me, you guys can double bank a spirit again." She's like, "No, no, fuck that." It don't bother me though because it doesn't affect me, so it's cool. I can get rid of them and stuff, but I can get it's dangerous because they can have like their side too can come back and act up and do shit to me, but they can't because my side is too strong now, and it was just him in there. But that's the thing. You have to keep believing that you have a strong force around you. You got to keep believing that you can't be touched. You got to keep believing that you can overcome these things. So that's my belief. My belief is that they can't touch me or try to disrespect me. It ain't happening. So that's what happened. And ever since that day, we've been going up there and everything's been perfect. The vibe's been so nice. We got rid of all the bullshit up here. Now my sister, she doesn't say anything now, but now my sister hears no more noises, no more bullshit, and no more anything. She don't hear no more like crazy things, or she doesn't feel eerie in her own home anymore. Cause that bastard, he was starting trouble. So I had to get rid of him. See, he didn't bother me. He bothered the people who didn't believe. See. Hey Dan, how you doing? Okay, cool, man. Well, everybody has different perceptions of us anyway. I could care less what they think about me. It don't phase me. But like this is one of the reasons why I never wanted to get involved with spirit because it's dangerous. You can get them. You can like overthink it, or you can like over like how am I gonna say it? Like you could overrank yourself and think that you can't be touched, but that's not true. You can be touched by evil spirit. You can be touched by people that spirit can fucking around with you. Like, that's why you never should say, I do this and I do that and I'm this and I'm that. No, I'm not scared because I have them around me. I have my own spiritual army that help me. So that's why like I do what I can do what I do today because they don't bother me. Nobody bothers me because I have protection by and ever since my aunties and uncles died in the last 5 years, I got more power now. So I have more spiritual power through them. So the more people that die that they attend to you, they come to you, they help you. But you have to ask them and you have to ask for their permission. And then you have to ask them if they can help you. And then when you feel yourself getting power, you feel yourself with the power, just never abuse it. Just know that, hey, do good shit. And then these spirit will help you because they're not going to do bad shit for you. You know, like if someone disrespects you, you don't say, okay, spiritual army, go get that bitch, or go get that guy because he talks shit to me. I'm not in, that's not how it works. Like, like they're there to protect you from evil, from other bad spirits. That's all it really is. They're there to protect you, make sure you're okay. You can't sit there and act like they're a genie in the bottle and they can make a wish for you. They can help you, but they're not like obligated to do shit for you like that because they don't have the power. They don't have amazing power like that. Some of them can do it for you or nudge you in the right way, but they can't actually. Yeah, that's my belief. This is just my beliefs on what they can do and what they can do. Okay, Dan. Last day of antibiotics, that's good. Playing outside, making all that damn noise. Yeah, but that's the thing. And you can you don't have to do anything, they do everything for you. So like if anybody disrespects you and you ain't doing nothing to nobody, you ain't hurting nobody, you ain't disrespecting nobody, you have to remember you're still not perfect, right? Nobody is, and neither are they. So like nothing's ever going to be extremely perfect, but if you have the belief that when people do wrong to you and you believe in the karma and the goes around comes around cycle, then eventually you're going to hear about it. And that's when you're like, wow, they actually took care of these idiots for me. But the people that are idiots, they also have a spiritual army of evil, or they have a spiritual army as well. But depending on who's is tougher and who's, you know, who's what and what too, then that's why those things happen. So there's a lot of like different things that you have to take into consideration with everything all around. So it's a pain in the ass to even think about, but I try not to like think about anything or do anything negative because I don't want none of that in even in my energy at all. But lately I've been like getting annoyed at stupid people like because they're so dumb. Like and I try to like hold myself from even saying that. But it's hard, man, because like people are like, it's like, who are you people? Like, what is wrong with you? So like I just try and just stay happy and stay like positive and try not to let these type of situations get in the way of me being happy or like or progressive or being like positive. It's very difficult though, man. Cause you're like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Like what is wrong with you? Like, who are you people? Yeah, you could be in La La Land. I always talk about La La Land. I don't attend La La Land too much though. I try to stay focused at all times. I know if I'm not focused and I'm weak or I feel weak, then that's when I can get fucked with. So I try not to feel that way at all. But sometimes our success and our happiness is always being tested because like as much as God, you worship God, the devil's trying to get you the same way. Like he doesn't want you to convert 100% over to God. He wants some of your madness. He wants some of your life. So he's gonna keep poking you and poking you and poking you to change. He's gonna keep poking you and bringing people to you because you are 100% God. So if you're 100% God and positive and happy and decent, the devil's gonna work harder to make you mad and harder to and then show you and give you jealous people, throw people at you because he's like, damn it, he's this Mark's converted 100% to God and Jesus and positivity. No, we can't have this. Let's send him some dumb fuckers to make him mad. And when he's mad, we're gonna be like, yeah, we got him mad. That's how it works. Like, that's why it's so difficult to get yourself to a completely positive situation because the devil's always working just as hard, you know? God doesn't have to really work hard because you just should be believing in him anyway. But the devil can convert you. They can make you mad. They can throw people at you and make you believe that you have a bad luck cycle and God doesn't exist because he's not helping you. And no, it's because you've allowed it to enter. You've allowed it to consume you and make you mad. See, God's not going to be there working for you. He's going to be like, you should believe in me. And then these little problems that you're dealing with is just the devil taunting you. Just let it slide and keep going, you know? Yeah, like ever since I got my van, I've heard a few people, say some things or whatever, but it don't phase me. They're just jealous, and I'm like, oh well. I already knew it was gonna come to that eventually, and I'm wondering why I was wondering why this certain guy was speaking to me, and I'm like, I don't even like you, bro. Why are you speaking to me? Like every time he sees me now, he speaks to me, and I'm like, yeah, what's up, bro? The reason why he's speaking to me because everybody else doesn't like him and doesn't want to work for him, and he knows I'm an electrician like him, and he knows that I do electrical work, and now that he saw me in my new van, he must be like, oh, okay, Mark stepped up, has got a new van, let me see if I can speak to him and see if I can get him to do some work for me. No, no, I ain't working for you, bro. I know who you are and I know what you're about. But my other friend told me that he fell out with so many people that he doesn't have nobody working for him no more. And I was like, that's why he started speaking to me, because he thinks that I'm gonna go work with him. No, no, I know you, bro. I've known you all my life. I'll never work with you. But just to see how many people like switch because they need you now. But he has too much pride to come to me. But he thinks that because he speaks to me, that one day he's gonna be like, "Hey, what's up, bro? You cool? Yeah, you want to work with me?" No, no. But that's how people are. Like when all fails, they go back to the people that they always try to get you. They always try to get you to convert, to come back to them, to come back to the evil or the nasty or the bullshitters in the world. Like it's like a cycle. And then the weirdest thing happened to me yesterday. My friend passed away, probably like maybe what, I don't know. It's been over 10 years since he passed away, probably more than that. He's probably been gone maybe 10 to 15 years. I can't even remember when he passed away, but he died of a heroin overdose. Nobody even knew he was on that shit. But anyway, I found out before he died that he OD'd on some heroin. And I never knew he was into that shit because it just happened. Anyway, he helped me start like my DJing, like neighborhood group type of thing when I was in. I bring the neighborhood together then, but I needed him to like certify it because he was older than me and he had named like our crew and our group. So I told him that I was gonna start playing, as the group DJ, and he was like, "Yeah, for real, sure." So then, like, it's like and then the guy that I handed it over to 15 years ago, I handed it over to him, or 10, 15, like more than that, probably like years ago, I handed it over to him. All the music, all the stuff, everything, I handed it all over to him because I don't want to do it anymore. So then because it was my friend's birthday in spirit, he put us together yesterday. That's why I tell people spirit will put you together at the right time to put you in the right place and the right frame of mind to tell you why this happened or why this shit is the way it is. So my friend that passed away, he knew me before this guy, but this guy ended up texting me and saying, "Yeah, man, I miss our friend, I miss you, the guy." Bob. He started talking, and we talked for like half an hour to an hour, and then he was like, "Yeah, we got to link up, we got to get together." And I was like, "Yeah, I want to actually play music again, online." He was like, "Oh hell yeah, let's do it." So he's like, but see, the people that I was playing music with a couple years ago, I don't really want to deal with them anymore, right? I'd rather deal with the original guys that called me, that was talking to me yesterday. I'd rather deal with him because I've known him longer, and it's like that's why our friend in spirit brought us together yesterday. It was like a beautiful thing. So like it makes you think so much. Like how the fuck did this happen? Like I haven't spoke to this guy forever, and he was texting me like, "Where the hell are you, Mark? I ain't seen you anywhere." I'm like, "Well, you probably ain't gonna see me because I'm in a different vehicle now. So you probably are looking for my vehicle and it ain't me." So I had to tell him, like, I'm got a new vehicle now, new van. I'm always home. I want you to come link up with me. You guys will talk and stuff like that. But all because I commented on my friend's picture that was passed away. And he must have been in spirit saying, now's my time to link these guys back together. Like, how weird is that? It's not weird. It's actually meant to be. See, it was meant for me to say something. It was meant for us to like speak to each other on his birthday and talk about and reminisce about when he was alive and go through all the things and how we became friends and things like that. So it's fucking nuts how it all happens. But like, I understand why it happened now. So spirit always bringing us together with the right people. Spirit will always put you in the right place at the right time. But you have to believe that's what it is. And if you believe that, then you'll receive it in ways that'll make you be like, what the fuck? you know? So it's cool. It's weird and it's spooky sometimes for some people. But for me, it was like, holy shit. He brought us together yesterday. I finally realized that. That's how it's supposed to be, man. Like that's what spirit does. They bring you together in when you least expect it. I would have never expected what happened yesterday to happen, but it did. And I thank him and I appreciate him doing that for us. So even when they're dead and gone, their spirit lives forever. And they try to bring us together and do things to us to make us realize that, hey, this is important. Pay a fucking attention. Oh, good. She's getting out at 1, so she must be home by now then. I have to leave here in a few minutes. I got to take my nephew to basketball practice. It's still very dark. It's getting really dark here now. It's still like sprinkling. It's like got that drizzle rain. It's still raining. I can see it. It's like drizzling. At least it's not pouring. Yesterday it was fucking pouring, and about 3 hours ago it was pouring. Yeah, I remember you told her she was gonna work half a day. There's probably nobody there because it's a holiday. Oh no, that was yesterday. You mean? No, day before. Sorry, yeah. Today is Tuesday, right? Yeah. Shit, I don't even know what day it was today. Yeah, yesterday was the holiday. So yeah, that's spirit is always doing their thing, man. That's why I don't when people tell me about spiritual things or they spirit did this or spirit turned on a light or spirit did that or spirit bring us together or I heard something, I had a dream. All that shit to me is it's a regular day for me. It's a regular day in paradise. I love it, man. I love it because spirit always puts us in the right place at the right time. I love every minute of it. I love what they do for me and my family, and I love what they do for you guys. I love when they come through and help me, help you. I always acknowledge them. So that's why I always talk about them more than I talk about myself. I have them to thank for everything. I thank them every day, all day, every day. I thank them. And I appreciate them for helping me, man. Because if not, I'd be fucked. But they helped me get that van and they made my dreams come true. But the devil's like, let me throw some jealous people up your ass for a bit. Let me throw some jealousy your way. Make you like want to regret you have it now. I'm like, no, 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 no. I love my van now. I'm finally used to it now. It's been like it's been a week and a half since I've had it now. So I'm good. I think it's been like 2 weeks, I think it's been 2 weeks I've had it. I don't know, I can't remember. Time's flying. Well, that's the thing. That's why I don't really tell too many people what I do and what I see. Because if I told my parents that I do this stuff, they'll think I'm crazy. If I told my other siblings I do it, they'll probably think I'm crazy. If I told all my nephews I do this, they'll think I'm crazy. You know, my two youngest nephews know, and my sister knows. That's it. Nobody else in my family knows. A couple people that I know here, like some of my friends, know that I do it, but they don't come to me because they're scared. They think that I'm bullshit. They think that like, because I've read for some of my friends, and they're like, "How the fuck did you know that? What the fuck? You better leave me alone. I didn't know you knew all that." I said, "Yeah." I said, "I've been psychic for a long time. I just don't really, use it like that on into my friends and shit." I said, "I don't really want to be like a full-time psychic, so you probably won't see me doing it full time ever, unless I'm like old and retired. But never say never. I might end up doing it. I don't really like want to in Bermuda. I don't really want to do it full time because I don't need people to aggravate me and irritate me and come to my door knocking on my door. Oh my God, my boyfriend broke up with me. Please tell him he's coming back. Ask spirit if he's coming back. Oh my God. Get a call like 1 o'clock in the morning. Hey Mark, I can't find my G string. Where is it to? It's in your dresser drawer at the very bottom. I can smell it from here. Go wash it. No, it doesn't get like that, but I'm just teasing. But yeah, I don't really feel like dealing with people like that. So I know people are stupid like that. Well, same here. I always try to make it fun, not too serious. Unless I'm being serious, or people are being serious, then I'll be serious. But otherwise, then Spirit likes to talk shit and have fun and things like that, so it don't bother me. Yeah. I'll help you find your G string, your favorite one, where you put it. Now, I don't really know where items are. Sometimes Spirit would tell me where things are, but I'm not really like that. I don't really care for things like that. My grandma on my dad's side, I didn't really like her that much because she was very negative. So I don't really like talk to her in spirit or her husband because I never met none of my grandfathers. So I don't really talk to my grandfathers like that because I never met them. I met one of my grandfathers, but I was 9 months old. So I met him in real life, but I don't remember it. But I have visions of it. Um, but the grandmother that I did like was my mom's mom, but she never liked my name. She didn't want my mom to name me Mark, because she said that Mark is like a mark in the grass or in the thing and what like that. So she kind of made fun of my name. But she loved me and she was cool with me and stuff. Hey Nina, how you been, sweetie? But she was the only grandma that I really liked. She was humble and she was nice, and she was very smart. She did a lot of cool things and she loved flowers and stuff. So when I see her in spirit, it's always her, like dressed like a nun, you know, and she always has like that thing over. She always wears black, and she always looks like a nun, right? And she had really, really long, long, long hair, all the way down to her ass, past her ass. And I remember that all the time. I used to go there like early in the morning and visit her. And she had her sister next to her that was older than her, and she would like she took care of her sister before she died. So the sister would be like, why is this little chubby kid coming here? Is he hungry? And she goes, no, this is this is my grandson, right? And you're his great aunt, you know? And he was like, oh, I don't know who this boy is. Who's his mama? And she'll say, oh, it's my daughter, you know, so and so. She'd be like, oh, okay. Is he hungry? And I was like, you know, I can speak Portuguese, right, lady? And she had these really, really super blue eyes, man. They look like, you know, those wolf dogs and shit. She looked like that, but she was trembling like this, and I held her hand, and she was looking at me like, who the fuck's this little kid? So I was like 10 years old, and I said, "Oh, look, I'm your great you know, nephew. Hey, Maria, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, I'm doing good, Nina. I'm just here bullshitting, telling stories, you know, talking about my granny and her sister. So then, like she would always like say that I was the chubby kid. She never wanted to say my name, right? Because when I was 10, I was, you know, chubby, and she always thought that I was hungry. And I said, look, I don't like eating soup like that, so I already ate already, you know. I ate at your niece's house, which is my godmother. I was always trying to, she would look at me like and say, oh, this guy speaks Portuguese, you know? Because even at 10 years old, I knew how to speak Portuguese. So I was talking to her, and she was like, what the hell? So my granny would laugh and then tell my mom, oh, Mark comes here every morning and she thinks that, you know, Mark's hungry, right? And she goes, no, he ain't hungry. He ate already. You know, he eats before he goes down there. And I was like, I ain't eating no soup for my breakfast. Fuck that shit. Right. So I didn't like soup that much anyway back then. So anyway, my granny would laugh and she'll like always, um, like when I used to get readings back in the day from a medium, they would say that they would see my grandmother holding a big sunflower. And that's what she had planted in the back of her garden. When I used to go there, she used to have all these sunflower like plants, and have like sunflower seeds, and she would have all these like cane grass and shit, like lemongrass. She had all this shit planted, like, and I would say, yeah, that's my granny. So I know she's like around, and like all my aunties and uncles that are passed. So all those people together have helped me like evolve. Okay, cool, Ann. Maria, you said, can you please check and see why Jonathan's little girlfriend, the leaver, keeps staring at me here at work? Oh, he's got a the Queen of Swords chick, the one I always say that the Queen of Swords girl. Why she's staring at you to see if Johnny Boys, you know, want to hook up with you. He probably thinks Johnny Boy wants a little piece of that Maria. Worry about that, ho. Give it a finger. Say, fuck you looking at, ho. That's what I do. I tell her she's number one. I know you're at work, you can't really do that shit. I do it. I don't give a fuck. If there's no cameras around, I do it. I walk right up to her. You keep staring at me, I'll poke your eyes out. Jonathan, Maria's getting on my nerve. She said she'll poke my eyes out. Shut up, bitch. There you go. That's a good analysis, Ann. Oh. Well, I got the Two of Cups reversed in the present time. So things aren't going good with them. They're probably on the verge of breaking up, or things are not going very good for them at all. Because the Two of Cups reversed is misunderstandings, and like they're not really in love with each other, and like the friendship between them is like getting worse, and their relationship is in trouble. And he's like trying to be honest with her, but she's not. But they're arguing. It seems like he's like being genuine to her, but she's not. Like she's acting up, or like she's like slandering him or babbling to him, talking shit to him, arguing with him. So I see them like arguing with each other. That's why she's probably staring at you. Yeah. That's why she's staring at you to probably say, yeah, I wonder if he's over there talking to Maria, or I wonder if Maria knows about us. Or maybe she's saying, no wonder Maria left his ass. Now I'm about to leave his ass too. Yeah. So that's probably why she's looking at you to see if like you know about it. You're probably like, ah, dumb bitch. Yeah, so things are not good between them. I think it's more her aggravating him, and he is like, stuff like that. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So that's what's going on. They got trouble in their relationship. Looks like they're gonna break up, or they are broken up. Or they're going through some arguments and shit. It's not looking good. He's like being honest with her or something, but she's not. She's like doing some dumb shit. I just did some terror blackmail. My bad. I asked, how does he think about you right now, Maria? And he reminisces over, back in the day when he was with you. He's still thinking about the good times, and he's regretting turning his back on you. He doesn't really want to like come up to you and talk to you because he's worried and concerned you're going to reject him or tell him fuck off. And like he's daydreaming and fantasizing about you from time to time. I got the 7 of Cups. So that tells me that he has wishful thinking that you're going to end up being cool with him again, or going back to him, or him or you allowing him to be with him again. But he knows it's wishful thinking, and he knows that you already know what he's like already. He may appear to be cool, but he has no substance. He doesn't mean what he says and says what he means. Talks to hear himself, or doesn't really know what he really wants, you know? So, like, I see a lot of embarrassment. He's embarrassed at what he's going through. He's worried, he's concerned, but he still feels like, things can happen between you and him, but he knows that he'll probably get rejected. Yeah, I get embarrassment around him. Yeah. Yeah, see, there you go. Cars don't lie. hmm So that's what he thinks about you right now. He thinks that he would embarrass himself by coming back to you because you'd be like, fuck you. You welcome, Maria. No problem, sweetheart. It's all good. Johnny Boy ain't ready yet. Johnny Boy, he's in the Matrix. He made some bad choices. Now he's got to live with it. Same thing with everybody in the world. Make your bed, you sleep in it. Not my problem. You're better off without him. I don't know about you guys, but it's so nice to be single. I don't have to deal with no dumb bitch. I ain't got to deal with no person aggravating me. I don't have to deal with like people talking shit. Oh, you with her? Oh yeah, when you get married, when you having children. Oh, you live with her? Oh, you're fucking her? Oh yeah, she fine. Oh yeah, she this. Oh yeah, she was with this other guy, or she did this, or she did that. Da, 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 da. Man, go fuck yourself. Leave me alone. All right, no problem, Maria. All good. I'll be back tonight. I don't have the balls to ask a woman for a picture. That like I don't. I mean, I have the balls, but I just won't do it. I think it's like kind of stupid. If you send me a picture, that's on your own accord. I'll look at it, but I'm not gonna sit there and, hey, baby, send me a picture. Like, fuck you talking about send you a picture? You must be nuts. I did that shit once with this chick, and that's it. I'll never do it again. I should have never sent her a picture of what I sent. But you get caught up in the moment sometimes. But yeah, I regret sending pictures at one point in time in my life. Oh, stupid, but it's all good. It happens. You learn your lesson. You too, Maria. Take care. I gotta head out of here soon anyway because I gotta take my nephew to basketball practice. Yeah, exactly. They're getting karma. Right. So now they got karma now. Maria, good. Fuck them both. That's why they're staring at you like, fuck, she got us. We look like idiots now. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I would never send pictures of my body to anybody. I did it once and I'll probably never do it ever again. But you get caught up in the moment, You get caught up in the moment of like feeling for that person, or you're with that person and you're talking shit and having fun, and then next thing you know, they send you something and then you're like, okay, well, I'll send it back. I see you, you can see me. And then you say to yourself, what the fuck am I doing? This is not right. Delete. Yeah, I know. I can admit I made that mistake once. But the good thing is like I said the other night, that when you're on Snapchat, like if you send something back in the day, when you send something that disappeared, you would have to you couldn't save the picture. It wouldn't allow you to, or some bullshit like that unless you screenshotted it. But you could see if you screenshot it. So you could say, hey, what the fuck you doing? But if you do it, you already know you did it, so that's the consequences you face. That's why I don't have Snapchat no more. That shit got me in trouble. Yeah, I mean, what I did was nothing bad because the person I did it with, we were together. We were like kind of together at the time. So we were like, just doing it to do it. Like, we got caught up in the moment. She provoked me. So I kind of was like, yeah, bang, bang, whatever. But after that, I was like, yeah, whatever. You have to be smart about it if you do it. And I was smart about it. So you got to be smart about things like that. But you shouldn't be doing it anyway. Hey, Marley, how you doing? Boo Boo is here. Oh shit! It's raining here. It's been raining for hours here. It's fucking annoying. That's why I'm on here early. It's been raining all this time. Annoying the shit out of me. Oh man, so you're gonna build a snowman tonight? Marty's like, fuck you. I'm gonna be home inside in the heater in my woofy blanket. Fuck that snowman. That's why the weather's supposed to be shitty here for the next couple days, because when you guys get snow on the East Coast, it all comes over this way. The remains of it. We get all the rain and the wind, because here it's supposed to rain every day of this week except for Saturday. So Emmy said you're building a snowman. That's your shit. Go for it. Get the carrot ready for the nose. And get some eyes, mouth. Look at the hat and the little like make it look like Frosty. It's not that bad here. It's not cold. It's actually 64 degrees today. 64 degrees and 100% humidity again. And it says This evening, overcast rain, mostly cloudy rain. Tomorrow, sunny breaks of showers. Thursday is mostly cloudy with showers. Friday is mostly cloudy with showers. And Saturday, it actually says that's supposed to have showers as well, but not that much. It says spotty rain, high humidity, and showers at times. Winds will fluctuate moderate to strong, and intermediate wet conditions continue through the week. Oh my god, I can't talk today. So yeah, a lot of rain here for the rest of the week. So you'll probably see me online a lot. Oh well, not my problem. Last time you had snow enough for a snowman, it was the year before she was born. Engaged was for February 2020, February 2010. Shit. Dang. That's a long time ago. That's 15 years ago. Almost to the month. We're officially in Aquarius season. Yeah. Well, usually January and February are the worst winter months everywhere anyway, so I'm not expecting anything different. It's actually getting darker and darker because I can see like my camera here. Yeah, it's Aquarius season, so you know how it is. Good shit. Nothing but aggravating fucking shit. Aquarius season brings out the Aquarius in me, the bad one. I'm already almost fucked off a few people already today. Fucking aggravating me. Ready to slap somebody. It's snowing? Oh, cool. Yay! Snow, snow, snow. It's snowing, yay! Marley's got snow in her new crib. See that? You got your new place, and now you got snow this year. Isn't that cool? See, you could say last time it snowed was when I moved into my new place. Now you can say it officially snowed where you at. See? You got to think of it as a snow blessing. The first time I ever saw snow was in Atlanta. I was in downtown Atlanta. I was probably maybe 14, 15 years, probably like maybe 13, 14 years old. So I would say 35 years ago. I saw snow flurries and it snowed very, very soft, not nothing serious. It didn't snow that bad. But it snowed like enough where you saw it, you know? You ready? All right. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna take my nephew up the road. I'll be back later. All right. I'll see you guys later. Cool.